Alright, so I just recently put in a JBL subwoofer for my Miata. I had that thing for like a year and a half sitting in the box. I just didn't have time for it. Then I came upon this thing. This is also a JBL. So I'm not sure when JBL came out with this. They probably came out with this for it's been a couple years now, but I did not at the time when I bought my Honda Fit. This was not available. If it was, I would have gotten it back then. So I just found out about it. So again, I'm not sure how long it's been out. So that's the owner's manual. Here's the wiring harness. It's interesting that JBL does this. Here's the power cable. They got 4 small ones. I guess that's how they fit it into this little harness right here, to these little plugs. So they have four small ones into one big one right here. And I guess this is it looks like a 12 gauge. Let's see, what is this? No, it's a 10 gauge. So it's a 10 gauge. So I need to get a 10. Actually, I have a 10 gauge, but I'm not sure if my 10 gauge is long enough. Same thing with the power cable. So over here is the Rca plugs. Oh, that's interesting. They have these little caps. Never seen that before. It's like a waterproofing cap or something. So that's a low. This is the low. Rca is what do they call it? Low level input. Over here is the high level input, or in other words, speaker level input. Right here, here's the remote. Usually with these new JBLs, if you use the high level, you don't need the remote. But if you use the low level, you do need the remote. So there's that. What is this? It's like some kind of metal. Oh, this is the pin. This is what you slip into where your spare tire thing is. So let's actually pull that out. Here's another one. Yeah, so this is the little spacer for that as well. You know how when you have a spare tire, how you mount it in the trunk, inside on the center, there's like a little wing nut type of thing. So that's what this thing is, and that's what these things are. It's a little adapter to fit this in here. Here's the cable for the bass control. I believe this is the bass control, so you could control the bass level. Oh man, this thing is a pretty good amount of weight. Pretty heavy, surprisingly. This is like man, this is a good, I'd say that's easily 10 pounds, if not more than that. Let's see, what does this box say? So this is supposed to be 11-inch subwoofer, 200 watts. Let's see, it says 11-inch spare tire subwoofer with built-in 200 watt RMS amplifier. Well, that's pretty good. I thought it was 200 watt max. It doesn't say how heavy it is. It probably says it in the owner's manual, maybe. So yeah, that's what I figured I'd do. It was ported. So there it is. So that's the top. So this is, so if you have your spare tire, this fits into the spare tire like so. So this is the face that you see. And this bolt that I have right here, this basically this goes down in here, and this is what screws down into your where you screw the wing nut. I believe this little adapter here is for the underside of this piece. Oh, so this is the magnet right here. This is the voice coils right here. So the magnet. So basically it's a downward firing subwoofer. Downward firing. So this is the handles. Yeah, this is the handles. So it's a handle slash. So that's the serial number and model number right here on this side, and this side over here is the electrical plugs. That's cool. It's kind of interesting how they did that. Let's see if I can get a better light in here. So it has a 30 amp fuse. So that means that the battery, I'm gonna probably use did they make a 35 amp? I don't know if they make a 35 amp. I'm not sure if a 30 amp fuse is good at the battery or not. So that's where our electrical plugs. Power indicator. There's the subwoofer down right here. So that's it right there. I can see the surround. Oh man, this thing is a big surround too. Wow, it's nice. This is surround in the side too. I guess they need that inside because let me see if I can move this thing. Yeah, they need the inside because this thing is a through hole, right? It's a through hole. Normally a subwoofer, the center there's a cap on it, but this one is a through hole all the way through for the mount. So this basically this is all metal here, and it sits down in your spare tire. That's pretty cool. So this piece of foam right here. You see the surround, the subwoofer surround, rubber surround right here, and also inside right here as well. I'm sure you guys can see that, but it's in there. So right in here, and also along right here. So this is 11 inches, huh? That's interesting. I've never seen an 11-inch subwoofer before. I wonder what the actual size is. Let me see where my tape measure is. Let's see what the actual size is. So JBL says 11 inches. Let's see if this thing's actually 11 inches. Yep, no, it's 10 inches. At least from the surround to surround, it's 10 inches. So usually they add a little bit more than that because there's the actual flap on the surround that has to be mounted down. So so it is 11 inch. It's very interesting. I've never seen an 11-inch subwoofer before. It's usually 8, 10, 12, 15. But this is 11 inches. There's some interesting stuff in here too. This looks like the cone itself looks like it's a carbon fiber weave. I'm not sure if it's really carbon fiber or not, but it looks like a carbon fiber weave. That's very interesting. And there's something else along there too, but I don't know what that is. It's like some kind of insert in here. Let's see if I can get it up close. Oops. Oh, come on. Dang, what the heck was that? I wonder what this thing does that. So, you see the weave pattern? Then along the weave pattern, the cone itself, there's like these little inserts right here. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. So let's see. So obviously this end here is completely sealed. So I'm not sure this is a sealed or ported. Because this hole right here, I can see all the way through to the other side, but I don't see any inside the hole. I don't see any openings. Usually there's like openings for vents, venting, but I don't see any of that. Let's see if I could flip it back around and see how it looks. See, it's all right here. It's all this side's all enclosed. Yeah, so yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see any type of venting in the inside here either. So I assume that this is a sealed subwoofer. Let's see if I can move this cone up and down, see if anything else in here moves. Nope, nothing moves. Very interesting. This is a very cool design. I like it. Very interesting. Okay, now I can't wait to put it on. I don't have everything though. I think I still need a power cable, or at least a fuse. I'm not sure if my power cable that I have right now is actually long enough or not. I do have a 10 gauge power cable, but I don't know if it's long enough to go from the battery in the front all the way back to the trunk. So I might have to buy a power cable, but also I have to buy a fuse line as well. So yeah, so that's the system. I had assumed that the woofer was somehow pointing upwards, and there were like different vents here or something, but it's not. It's all solid here. So I guess that's right, because in the trunk, because this sits in the spare tire, and you put stuff on top of it, so you don't want any of that stuff to be falling into the subwoofer. But this is magnetic right here. So that's a magnet, and it sticks to my blade right there. It's not real strong, but this metal here, yeah, it's strong enough. Strong enough to have stuff stick to it, especially inside the trunk. Things roll around. That's still a good amount of weight. It's not quite 20 pounds. But it's definitely more than 10 pounds. Well, it's probably just under 20 pounds. Okay, that's enough of that. Pretty cool. Can't wait to hear it.